see music on? Sure. It's wireless. What's your BX Wi-Fi password? It's Buick Envision. That's a really tight spot. I used to hate parallel parking. Me too. The Buick Envision, built around you, all of you. Get 3.9% APR for 5 years and no monthly payments for 90 days. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get $750 purchase allowance on Buick Envision models. New did business get $750 purchase allowance on Buick Envision models. You did business with Victor Helms, Marty. You admitted that years ago.
Not anymore.
You admitted that years ago.
Not anymore. That's what I'm saying. Not anymore. I don't talk to him. I don't know how to get a hold of him. I know. I got issues.
They're getting mad when they're over 17.
No. I know. I got issues.
They're getting mad when they're over 17.
No. I know. I got issues.
They're getting mad when they're over 17.
No. I got issues.
They're getting mad when they're over 17.
No.
Marty, talk to your wife like that? I wonder how she would feel if she saw these messages from your pastor, the boss, everyone you know.
What do you want from me?
I want Victor Helms.
You don't get what you're walking into. The guy's paranoid. You don't get what you're walking into. The guy's paranoid now, okay? He sells kids and young kids.
What's going on, Michelle? What's going on, Michelle? Michelle?
Just walk in and make a...
Hey, Michelle.
How you doing,
What's
Cliff?
going on, Princess Bean Baby?
Wow. What's wrong with your eye?
I just got something in there. I put out an eye booger. Yeah, I be getting stuff in them.
What you been up to
Watching
today?
Chicago PD right now.
My granddaughter loves Chicago PD. I like that.
Yeah, I'm watching right now. That's the new episode.
I like
you don't
that.
Like it?
I do. I like the what's it called? Not the cheap, but the no. I'm talking about Chicago PD.
Lieutenant Hoyt.
Yeah. I like him.
He got that little raspy. He got that raspy voice.
That raspy voice, yeah, boy.
Yeah, say he's the hardest thing smoking. Yeah, he thinks the hardest thing out there.
Yeah, but he'll take you somewhere and get you together.
Oh, yeah, he'll take you somewhere and get you together, get you off one or the other. Yeah, get you some Mac right or get you off one or the other.
He'll take you somewhere you be stinking.
Yeah, you be stinking somewhere.
No, they didn't call him up a couple times.
Oh yeah.
He like you said you.
But you see, huh?
He almost on probation. All the stuff he didn't do.
You talking about Lieutenant Hoyt?
He on probation for all the stuff he didn't do.
Oh yeah, okay, right. I know he's been in prison. Yeah.
Yeah. Now somebody talking to you.
What did you get at the soup kitchen? I didn't go today. I didn't go to the soup kitchen today, Nisha. Yeah. But what was I saying? I was saying something. I was saying I can't remember what I was saying.
Chicago PD. You talking about Chicago PD?
I was gonna say something besides Chicago PD or something in between. I can't remember what it was. Yeah. I thought about it till I read that comment and forgot. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was saying my stomach was hurting bad after I ate all them tangerines. I was on the toilet, it was hurting bad. I'm like, my fructose level must be skyrocket. Yeah.
How many tangerines did you eat?
I wasn't counting, but it's probably like maybe 8, 9, maybe 10. Yeah.
Is that what you ate for one meal?
I ate them before I got in the shower about 45 minutes ago, maybe 50 minutes ago. Yeah. My
Your
stomach was
eyes are
aching.
red like you had been through something.
Huh?
Your eyes are red like you had been through something, like you been vomiting or something,
Nah, I ain't been vomiting. I was crapping. The crap looked crazy looking, yeah.
like diarrhea or something.
Yeah, like diarrhea, orange and stuff, orange and yellow. The big boss
Mm-hmm.
Cliff, how are you doing these days? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, I need to quit. Every time I feel like that when I eat a lot, make me want to quit eating. I mean, quit eating so much. Not quit eating so much. Yeah,
Well, quit eating so many tangerines at one time. I mean, you
yeah,
can eat what you got.
quit eating so many things at one time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll do it. I'm waiting for my son to heat me up some
Huh?
salmon. I'm waiting for
Yeah.
my son to heat me up some salmon, but I think
Oh,
I'm
okay.
eating salmon every time we talk.
Yeah. Okay, you be eating salmon. You better quit eating so much seafood. Oh,
That's
salmon's
all I
not
eat.
seafood, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's got a lot of mercury in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to
What's that
only eat it
mean?
like once or twice a week. Yeah, seafood. That's all got mercury in it. They got documentaries on them people in Asia dropping like flies from eating seafood for every meal. Yeah, and rice and stuff. Yeah, but it's the
What's the
seafood.
mercury do?
It can kill you over the long run. It can cause cancers in your body, all kinds of stuff if you eat too much of it for a long period of time. Over a long period of time. Hey, Cliff, it
I eat
says,
salmon almost every day.
hey, Nika, but well, you better cut down off or I know your mercury levels is high. Yeah, the mercury leaves your system if you quit eating it so much. Yeah.
Oh,
They
I'm
say
glad
you're
you
only
told
supposed to
me
eat
that.
seafood once or twice a week.
Oh, I'm
Chinese
glad you
orange
told me
chicken.
that.
Huh?
I'm glad you told me that.
Yeah.
I don't hardly eat any meat. All I eat is seafood or
Yeah.
vegan food.
You're a Presbyterian?
Pescatarian, yeah.
Well, you better go eat some vegan stuff except for once or twice a week if you have that seafood once or twice a week. Okay? And, yeah.
I
Yeah.
simply Myra.
Yeah. Hey, Michelle. Cause hey, Simply Maria. Hey, Simply Maria. Oh, Mirror. Mirror.
Simply Myra or
Mirror. I
simply
be doing it
Myra.
on purpose. I did it on purpose the last 2 times. Called her Maria. And this all Mirror. The last 2 times I did it on purpose. Look, I got toothpaste all up in my chin.
You is a mess. You.
I'm too lazy to go up and go to the bathroom and wash it out in the sink. Right, stop it, yeah. Is that right? Stop it. Good evening, family. Good evening, Tammy Johnson. Good
Hi.
evening, Tammy Johnson. Where you been at, Tammy Johnson? They got a band, bro, for that. Where you been at, Tammy Johnson?
Whether you break down in the middle of nowhere or get a flat tire on edge somewhere, people everywhere trust AAA to get them back on the road. And AAA trusts T-Mobile to be their exclusive wireless partner because T-Mobile covers more highway miles.
I've been busy, but I'm still your bean daughter. Okay, bean daughter. Okay, bean daughter, Tammy Johnson. You ain't called me or nothing. Yeah. I thought you forgot about me.
I must not be in that little special group because I don't know nobody's there on telephone number. I'm like, I don't think I'll be talking on the phone. Ain't nobody gave me their phone number.
Well, inbox me your number,
Anyway.
Michelle, and I'll call you.
Like, ain't nobody call me up and said squat.
I never forget you being that. Okay. Thank you, Tammy Johnson.
Oh, hi, Tammy Johnson. Bean. Where did bean come from? Where did bean
Because
come
I
from?
eat beans all the time. I eat beans all the time.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out too. Because I eat beans all the time. You know, my real sister's last name is Bean. My grandmother and grandfather's last name is Bean. There's a lot of beans in my family. Yeah. There's a lot of Olivers. And what else in my family? Olivers, and there's a lot of other things. I don't know what the other things are. Yeah. I got some Johnsons in my family. What else I got? I got some freaking okay. I don't know anybody else's last name. Yeah. All the people in Cincinnati and Alabama and stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean like to laugh.
Yeah.
Get you a lot. Get you some likes.
You say you have family in Kentucky? Yeah. Yeah. Are you tapping the? Oh, okay, Michelle, you tapping the screen? Okay. Yeah.
Purina One has the inside story on your pet's health. It starts inside the gut with Purina One with probiotics, prebiotic promoting gut health and immune support.
Your name reminds me of like a character in a period drama. Like I love BBC period dramas. You know, like a period drama. You know, like
yeah.
I can't think of. I don't know why I keep drawing a blank every time I think of something.
I don't know what a period
like
drama
Nicholas
is.
Nickleby. You never heard of Nicholas Nickleby?
Nicholas Nickleby? No, I never heard of who that. I don't know who that is.
Well, they're like just period dramas where they wear the older clothes, like in the 1800s or 1900s.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like
I am not going. Let me come on live.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The suits with the black trench coats or the brown trench coats down to the freaking ankles, and then they got the suits on with the ties or the bow ties. It's got the suit vest and everything. Then they got the little hat with the little rim around, the little hat with the rim, not a cowboy hat, but the one with the rim about it. Some of the cowboys wear it in the cowboy movies, and some of the cowboys wear them country singers.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
When I hear your name, you remind me of one of those characters.
Okay, like H.H. Holmes. Like H.H. Holmes.
Yeah, I love those type of movies, and that's what you remind me of.
Yeah,
I know, Candy.
You know who H.H. Holmes is?
No.
He was a serial killer in the 1800s. Yeah.
Like the what you call that killer?
The Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper, yeah.
They had a documentary, and they suspect that H.H. Holmes might have been Jack the Ripper. They didn't know for sure. They didn't know for sure. But H.H. Holmes was from Chicago, and he dressed exactly like the sketches of Jack the Ripper. You know what I'm saying?
But they also had Jack the Ripper was the one in the he was in the British. It was in overseas in Britain or somewhere.
Yeah, it was in London. Yeah, over in Britain and London. Yeah, Jack the Ripper. Yeah, they think H.H. Holmes was traveling back and forth from Chicago to London. Yeah.
Okay.
Because H.H. Holmes had a big old hotel that people would check in, and he had gas. He had like little secret chambers and stuff where gas would fill up the room, and it would knock out the patients. I think it would take them out, not knock them out, and then he'd get rid of the bodies and bury the bodies. You know what I'm saying? Chop them up and bury them. And he had an infirmary downstairs that would cremate the bodies and stuff.
Oh,
yeah, he would cremate. No, he didn't. Yeah.
I even seen a movie. I saw a movie on that.
Yeah, he owned a big hotel. They called it the Murder Castle, because he was killing people was going in a hotel, but they weren't leaving out.
Talking to Tammy and Simply
in 1800s.
Talk to Tammy and Simply Myra.
I know you was being funny though. Instead of Cliff, why am I not a dang mod on here? I'm mod on everybody else page but yours. I don't make anybody mods. You know, some people be blocking everybody. Some people just block everybody. You know what I'm saying? And then my views is already down. I only got 8 people in here. There's only 8 people in here. But yeah, some people just block any and everybody for no reason. Yeah. I ain't saying it's you, but some people are doing it. I got like 4 or 5 mods, yeah. 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 Oh, um, anybody. You ain't know anybody. You want my bean daughters. You want my bean daughters, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta. I don't just make anybody my mom because a lot of bean daughters don't act right. A lot of bean daughters don't know how to act. Yeah.
I ain't no daughter. I'm an auntie.
Where you from, Simply Mirror? Where you from right now? Where you living at right now? Where you living at right now, Simply Maria? Got toothpaste on my finger. Where the good bean daughter? Which one's the good bean daughter? Which one's the good bean daughter, Tammy? Which one you calling the good bean daughter? I don't think none of them good. I don't think any of them good.
I'm so glad I'm an auntie.
You said a bean auntie? You so glad you're a bean auntie?
Yeah, I'm an auntie.
Yeah. I'm in Philly. You in Philly? Yeah. Philadelphia. I had a homeboy from Philly that passed away from diabetes. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hear that. How long ago was that?
Is that I am good. What you talking about? You're good, Simply Maria. I mean, when you talking about I am good, what's that mean? Me and Maria are good. Oh, y'all the good daughters. Y'all the good daughters. Okay. I'm from Philly too. Okay, so I'm not in no dang. I'm not in no dang Philly. Oh, what you say? I thought you said you was in Philly. Philly. You say you was in Philly. So you're not in Philly. Oh, so where you at? Where you at? You're not in Philadelphia. So where you at? Yeah. Got toothpaste on my fingers. You don't want nobody to know where you at? That's knowing where I'm at. I tell them I'm from here and there and everywhere. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is say I don't want nobody knowing where I'm at. Chicago. Oh, you from Chicago? Okay. Chicago. You ain't from no Chicago. Yeah. Ain't no telling where you from. First you said Philly, now you said Chicago. Ain't no telling where you at. Ain't no telling where you at. You're scared. Look, and she laughed. I'm from Chicago, because she laughed behind it. Right? She ain't telling nobody where she from, right? Yeah. She's scared to admit. She's scared. She don't want to, sit there and say, I don't want to tell nobody where I'm from. Because then that make you look scared. A lot of people don't want to look scared. I don't care about I look scared. I don't want y'all to know where I'm from. Because y'all might run about me. And then, no, I'm in Detroit. Oh, yeah, right. She don't want nobody to know where she's from. North Carolina in the building, yeah. North Carolina right here in the building. Yeah. Cliff, I'm not you. Cliff, I'm not you. Well, you just said you was from 3 different places. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, we both scared, Maria. Apparently, well, I'm not scared. I just don't want to go back to prison. You know what I'm saying? But you can look at it like I'm scared. So we both scared. We both scared because we don't want nobody to know where we're from. We both scared. Say, Cliff, you not in no North Carolina? I'm in North Carolina. Come on, raise up. Take your shirt off. Twist it around your head, spin like a helicopter.
I think
North
you in
Carolina,
Houston. Right? I remember pretty good. Ain't you in Houston?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Houston. I'm from Houston, Texas, but I live in
Sugarland.
I live in North Carolina. Yeah.
Okay. I live in Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm in the Midwest.
You say you're in Indiana? You say you're in Indiana?
Yep, Indianapolis, Indiana.
That's why I got my hairless cat at. Got my hairless cat in Indiana.
You have to go up there and come up here and get it?
Uh-huh.
Who live in China?
They talking about they live in China. Yeah.
You reaching that far?
Oh yeah, they got people over in China people be on. I had people from Russia and people from Great Britain and London get in my video chat. Yeah, I had people from El Salvador, a gangbang from El Salvador get my group chat, throwing up gang signs and everything. I was just waving like, okay, peace. You see, he's throwing up gang signs to look at me like, oh, talking about where you live, where you live at. And instead
Oh my God.
of lying to him, I told him where I lived. You know what I'm saying? And somebody said, "Cuz don't tell him. He ain't right." Then somebody said, "Block him." They said, "Block him. Get him out of here." You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like, "He ain't right." You know what I'm saying? I said, he gonna roll up in this city 50 deep. Snatch me up, put me in a car. You know what I'm saying? Had me down there in El Salvador. Well, I don't know where he was from. I don't know if he was Indian or Mexican. You know what I'm saying? But he was throwing up gang signs. He was from another country throwing up gang signs and stuff. Trying to get me react negative to it so he could start beefing with me online. Yeah. Cliff, have you been to China? Yeah, I've been to China, yeah. Sorry, I'm in Florida. Is that better? Yeah. I take you right back. You talk to. I take you right back. You talk to. What's TM? Somebody tell me what TM means. Oh, talk to me. Is that you talk to me? Oh, you ain't been saying that, similar. You talk too much. You talk too much. Say I talk too much, simply Maria. So who you been talking to and think I talk too much? So were you able to get your shirt and stuff done? Yeah, I got my shirt and stuff done. You say I talk too much. So you've been talking to somebody, because a lot of my close friends say I talk too much. I tell too much. So who you been talking to? Simply Mirror. Who you been talking to? Simply Mirror. Who been telling you I talk too much? Which one of my friends you been talking to tell you I talk too much? Because you don't know I talk too much. You don't know me like that. So which one of me you been talking to? Simply Mirror. Yeah. And did y'all see the videos of me with nothing? Nothing.
What? With nothing?
Did y'all see the videos of me with nothing?
No clothes on? What you mean with nothing? You had no clothes on?
You know, I can't be specific on her. I ain't trying to get in trouble. Bingo.
I ain't seen no video.
Bingo. Bean Daddy, maybe she's saying you talk too much on her or talk too much on her. Oh, okay.
But I ain't seen no
So
video.
she said she gonna send me back because I talk too much. Okay. Send me back where, Simply Mirror? Send me back where, Simply Mirror? You'll send me back to Africa? You gonna send me back to the motherland? Don't nobody want to go to Africa.
Oh, Simply Mirror might be happy
land
to
of the
talk
free.
to you.
Huh?
Simply Mirror might be wanting to talk to you, but you talk too much. She can't be dealing with you if you talk too much.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you got to think about what she's saying.
It's a Cliff, you did that even though Amy and Hotty said no. You did that even though did what even though they said no? What even though they said no? You said I did what even though they said no? Amy and Hotty said what they say no about? See, y'all ain't speaking clear, y'all. Y'all speaking clear. Y'all ain't speaking clear. You know what I'm saying? Did what?
I
Explain to me,
can't.
cause I'm lost. Explain
Y'all
to me,
can't go
cause
by
I'm
what
lost.
Amy and Hansi Tassi say. You have to go by your own. What you think for yourself. I love me some Amy and Hansi Tassi, but I don't go by what they say. I go by what my own experiences are with Cliff. What their experiences
We
are
not
and what
talking
my
about
experiences
them
are
on
with Cliff.
here. This Cliff's Live. Well, I want to know.
Right.
Be quiet, simply mirror. I want to know what they said about wearing nothing. Oh, okay. Did they tell me not to do that? They didn't tell me not to do that. They didn't tell me not to do that. They didn't tell me not to do that. I was just wondering if the people I sent them videos to, if they showed y'all. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Cause I told them not to show nobody. But I told them not to show nobody. I'm just trying to figure out if y'all see them. And then
Well,
y'all
they
see them
definitely did
if
not send me
if
anything.
they don't send them to y'all's inbox. Cause I told them don't show nobody. That you remember we were talking about it on like a couple of weeks ago? No, I don't remember. I don't remember.
Oh, well, I didn't give. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. I don't know what y'all talking about. I truly am lost at this moment.
I'm lost. Live. I know live. I don't remember. I don't remember.
I done had enough of that damn toothpaste. Girl, Tammy.
Wake up, Michelle.
I
Wake up,
am
Michelle.
live in living color.
Shell always
Woo-wee.
disrespect me. I always fall asleep on Shell always disrespect me. I always fall asleep on me.
Shoot, I'm ready to y'all alone talking about videos and y'all be blowing my mind. These last couple lives I've been in, I be like, what the heck is going on? How did I make it to this side of TikTok? I don't know.
Michelle, how you feeling? No, did you hear back from anyone?
No.
I'm sleepy too.
No. We gonna be homeless in 14 days. I guess they gonna roll us out to the sidewalk.
Where you live? Where you live at, Michelle? Michelle, where you live at?
In Indianapolis, Indiana.
How
And
many
they
people?
turned our part.
How many people you
Huh?
got living with you?
It's me and my husband and my granddaughter.
Okay.
They're gonna turn our apartments into condos. We've never been late on our rent the whole 3 years we ever been here. We don't owe anything now.
You say your husband's disabled?
He wasn't at first. He got sick like 8 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Just all of a sudden out of nowhere he got sick. And he's been sick. We really don't know what's wrong with him. But he's just been really
Y'all might
sick.
have to come down here. Y'all might have to come down here and stay with me until y'all get on your feet. Save some money up and get on your feet.
I can't. And he was the breadwinner. He was bringing a lot of money in my bed, so now he's gotten sick. And then
God
out of
gonna make
nowhere,
a way for you.
I believe so. That's why I'm trying not to stress about it.
You want me to give you my address so y'all can come stay here? I don't know if he's gonna.
I don't even know where you live.
I live in Kentucky, Lexington, Kentucky.
We gonna find. We got places to go. It's just the whole fact that we gotta uphold. I mean, we don't know exactly the places to go are, but we got resources, we got money, we got all that. But the whole fact that we gotta leave our home out of nowhere, she just tacks a note on the door and say you got 31 days to move, and we haven't done anything to have to move. It's really unjustly. I feel that's unjust.
Yeah.
And we too tired and weak to move. I just had a major operation last month. He actually had 4 hospitalizations in the last 2
Yeah.
months. We are not well enough to be getting up and moving. And we're in the
Yeah.
Midwest. It's freezing outside. I think
Yeah.
it's 40 degrees right now. Why would
Yeah.
you put somebody like that in this type of weather? Why would you even do that? And my son just had a kidney transplant, and he lives in the same complex, and she did it to him last month. He got put out in February. Him and his
Yeah.
whole family. And
Yeah.
it's been, my whole building is empty. And I seen the corporate, they're just walking
Yeah.
around, just redoing apartments. They're turning our apartments into condos, guys.
Yeah.
It's all for the major dollar.
Yeah.
They're trying to turn them into condos.
Yeah.
I wish I could call the news media.
We should get that news media number, Google it, and
You're
call.
right, Tammy. Some people are heartless. I don't know how they sleep at night. I seen the woman upstairs from me. She had
Nobody's
3
gonna be
babies.
sleeping.
Yeah. The woman upstairs
You know
had
where they
3
gonna be
babies,
sleeping when.
y'all. She
You hear
had
me? You
3
know where them
babies.
landlords go. Yeah.
Oh, no.
You know
She
where
had
them
3
landlords
babies and
gonna
she
be.
worked there. Ugh. She was
You
leaving.
hear
They
me?
put her out last month.
Listen,
Where? In hell, it's all about that dollar.
be
She had
sleeping when they
3
pass.
babies, and she was leaving out. They had her to leave last month, and she had a baby on her hip and one crawling, and just getting out and she worked hard every day. And I was like, "Why are you leaving?" She said they terminated my lease, and I'm not sure where me and the 3 kids gonna go. It's not easy finding a house within 1 month if you don't know you got to go until the beginning of the month. If you're not
Yeah.
planning on moving and you have to find somewhere to go by the end of the month, I don't care where you
Yeah.
work at. It's really not that simple.
Yeah.
So
Do you
anyway, you
know where
guys,
the
y'all talk
landlord
about
gonna be sleeping when they pass away?
in hell.
Yeah.
But
They
I can't say
doing
where
disabled
nobody's
people
gonna
like
go.
that.
They could repent for what they did. They could go. They could ask God for
Well, yeah.
forgiveness. They could quit working.
Well,
I
see,
can't
that's
say
the
where
thing.
they're gonna be.
They probably see. They probably repent. They probably repent all the time, but they keep on doing it.
Well, if
I
you
don't think it's
repent and
right.
you're not sincere in repenting, you know,
Yeah.
if you don't sincerely repent, and that means you're not sincerely submitting.
Yeah.
Don't get me going there. I can get me on my hot box on that one.
They probably repent every time they put a disabled person out, a pregnant person out, a person that has surgery. They probably repent every time. Just they playing with God. You know what? And God keep forgiving them. How long before He don't forgive them no more? He said repent, He forgive you every time. But I don't understand that. People do wrong just so they can repent. You know what I'm saying? Every time they do wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That ain't fair. Yeah.
Just taking advantage of handicapped people. She just started
Yeah.
trying to bully. She's been bullying us.
Yeah.
Hey y'all.
Hey, for sure.
Hey,
We had fun over there. Y'all should have came over.
Yeah,
oh, where?
over.
Yolanda
Yeah.
and Amy.
How's it
Everybody
live?
was over on their page. We all went live over there. We had like a little
When?
game night.
Who all was over there?
When?
Who all was over there talking
Everybody.
about pickles? Cause what you over here
Pickles.
talking? Who's everybody? Who's everybody?
Everybody in the Bean family just about was over there.
When?
Oh, okay.
Tonight,
Okay.
just a minute ago. You didn't know, Michelle?
Name some names. Name off the list.
Everybody that comes over here to your live, everybody that we talked to was over there.
Okay.
What happened? The game over with now?
Yeah. Yolanda was tired, and she was sipping, so she got tired pretty fast, and she went on to sleep.
Just talking to Michelle. Talking to Michelle Lilico.
No,
we had a
I
good
didn't know
time.
nothing about it. I
I
always know
thought you
about Cliff
knew.
lives. No, Cliff always invite me to his lives. So no matter
Yeah.
what I'm doing, if I'm on Facebook, Instagram, no matter where I am, his lives always pop up on my phone because he
Yeah.
always
I
sends me
Yeah.
invite.
messages.
I always invite a little over 15 of the Bean Daughters. Yeah.
I get an
Yeah.
invitation every live. I never get
I am.
invitations of anybody else's lives. So unless
She
I'm
didn't
on
give
Yeah.
invitations. She just told us that what time she was gonna go live and what time she was
Yeah.
gonna be there.
right, so
Well,
I
you know,
have to
I
know
couldn't.
about it. Like
I
somebody
couldn't
say,
tell
"Well, I'm going
Michelle.
live."
I couldn't tell Michelle because I didn't want Michelle going over. I want Michelle being over here with me. So I never told her about the live.
Why? Cliff knew about the live, Michelle. He knew all about that live tonight.
It didn't cross my mind. It didn't cross my mind to tell her. Yeah. I wasn't doing it to be me. I was just playing when I said what I said. I never crossed my mind to tell her. Yeah. I
Um,
thought she knew about that. I already thought she knew about the live. Yeah, because everybody else knew about it. So,
Mm-mm. I'm
yeah,
all right. I'm
I'm
over here.
sleepy. I'm sleepy, Just Juicy. Yeah. You should go to sleep now.
I didn't know about it. Plus, I don't know. I just see. I always get his invitations, and I just come right on in. But if
Yeah.
how I normally fall into Amy and Yolanda's lives is if I come on TikTok and I see them, and that's how I
right.
normally make it to theirs. Or if they say it, I'm gonna be back on here at 7 o'clock, or I'm gonna be here at 11. Then I know. Okay,
Yeah, I
they
had a
said this
good
is gonna be.
workout. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
what kind
that's
of
the only way.
subjects did y'all talk about over there for Shay?
About sexual stuff.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't need to be
I
there no
figured
damn
that's what it
way.
was. I figured it was a bunch of that.
It was
Yeah.
like an adult game night,
Yeah.
sexual game night.
Yeah.
I didn't need to be there no damn way.
That's why I didn't go. That's why I didn't go. So you had good work. Okay, I read that. Yeah.
It was fun though, y'all. Y'all some Rudy Poos. It was
Yeah.
fun.
I would have been
If
good off
Sodom and
that.
Gomorrah is fun, he gonna turn all y'all to
Mm-mm.
sand.
I would have been cool off of that. I am so corny. How
Yeah.
did I get to be so corny in this second semester of my life? Y'all would not have believed how hot and heavy I was in my 20s and 30s. I was
Yeah.
off the chain.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm telling y'all, in my 20s, 30s, and early 40s, I was off the
Yeah.
chain.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you. But now I done made it to 50, I be like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Right.
I would rather be celibate for the rest of my life.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't want no more.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, I still got a little youngness in me, so I still like to get down.
And
Yeah.
I'm married. I'm just over here trying to keep me and him alive. That's it.
Yeah.
Shoot, I ain't worried about it.
Yeah.
I be looking at me and him. I be thinking, James, if we know it was gonna be like this when we was 17. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's fun watching y'all do y'all stuff. I can't believe it. Live your life. Live your life. Woo. It goes fast, y'all.
Yeah.
It goes real fast. And I'm
Yeah.
talking to you guys like I'm 80 years old. I'm only 53. But it went fast for
Yeah.
me. It
Yeah.
went fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I be really having fun in here with y'all.
There's your homeboy right there. There you go.
There you go. That's him. That's him.
That's my dude. That's my dude right there.
I like him.
He the hardest thing
Now, you know
sucking.
that milk gonna get spoiled. That
He
milk
the
gonna get
hardest thing
spoiled.
sucking. Why does everybody
He
think that's
is.
milk? Why does everybody think that's milk?
Well, I ain't asking no
That's
more damn
water.
questions.
That's water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Somebody said, I ain't quit yet. Oh, Juicy. You ain't quit yet.
Yeah.
I'm 53. I'm done.
You about to go to
I
bed?
think it's a no. No, I'm just saying I'm done with sex. I think it's all these drugs they got me taking. Let me show
Yeah.
y'all.
No, I'm older than you. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me show you. They won't let me take them. Like this is just the evening medicine.
Yeah.
Right here, this is just evenings.
Yeah.
This ain't even day shift. This is
Yeah.
bedtime.
Yeah.
I'm on a lot of medication.
Oh, yeah, that's my daughter's grandmother, just Juicy right there, just Juicy Johnson. That's my daughter. She the grandmother daughter. Yeah. I got kids older than me. I got kids younger than me. I popped out kids everywhere. And then
You do?
I popped out kids everywhere.
I
They
thought you
call me
said you didn't have no kids.
just Juicy Johnson. That's my granddaughter. I mean my grandmother daughter. Yeah.
Your grandmother's daughter.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
They cloned just Juicy. When I was in my my mama's stomach, they took my DNA and they cloned just Juicy, and she was older than me. Yeah. Yeah, they cloned her. Yeah.
No,
They
I'm
made her
confused.
when she was the age of a 20-year-old. She was the age of a 20-year-old when after she grew fast in the clone stage. Yeah. That's why my daughter's older than me, because they took my DNA, took my seed of my DNA, and made just Juicy Johnson. You know what I'm
What?
saying? Yeah. I said, oh Lord, they said what? Oh yeah.
What is you
They did
talking about?
they did a lot of my daughters like that. They did a lot of my daughters like that. Took my DNA, took my seed. I made a lot of my daughters before I popped out the womb. Then the other ones, I went ahead and had them. I had them when I was like my first child. I think I was
Oh,
8 years old. 8 years old.
you had your okay. Let me just chomp some of these pills down, cause I gotta be able to take you
With you, my boy. Yeah.
but 8 years old.
You know what? I
I
am
got
my first child. I was 8 years old. Yeah.
no, well, you just told her you had your first child before you was ever born.
Oh, well, I mean my first child after I was born. I'm talking about my first, not my clone babies, before I was born. I'm talking about my first child after I was born. I take that back. I forgot about that child. My first child was when I was 5 years old. Right. I forgot about that other child. Yeah. Yeah. And then my second child, my third child was when I was 9 years old. Fourth
Man,
child, 10 years old. So on and so on. Yeah.
they never had to touch. They just how to get it. They just went because it requires some sperm, active sperm
You said
to
got
make.
17 children. How many I got? I ain't never counted them all. I still got babies coming. Babies coming. Babies coming from people. Babies coming taking DNA tests. I don't even know it's mine. I ain't even never count them. How many kids I
Okay.
have? Got too many kids. My kids is all on TikTok. I got kids coming on TikTok talking about you my daddy. Taking DNA tests, find out they my kids. Yeah.
Clip, you full of it. I can't even halfway believe nothing you saying.
They've been
Make it
stealing your
make
nectar.
sense.
They've been stealing my nectar while I'm asleep. They've been stealing my nectar while I'm asleep. When I was at Eastern State and I get real excited and violent. When I get real excited and violent, I might get in a fight or something. When they shoot me in the thigh with the medication and put me to sleep, and I fall asleep when I'm strapped down in the timeout room, my legs and my arms are strapped down. They steal my nectar. They stole my nectar. They got vials and nectar everywhere.
I
Yeah.
believe that. Nah, you ain't too
You
far
got
gone.
$23.16. $23.16. I ain't got no sons. I don't produce boys. I don't produce boys. I produce all girls. Yeah. I don't got no boys. Well, I can't produce boys.
Mm-mm-mm.
Uh, so you counted all the bean dollars, Ashman. You counted all the bean dollars. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay, my bad. That them orphan boys. Them orphan boys. Them orphan boys trying to get some child support that I ain't coming up off of. Them orphan boys trying to get some child support that I ain't coming up off of. Yeah.
Uh-uh.
They staying up late tonight. Am I staying up late tonight? I don't know. I'm probably gonna go to sleep pretty soon. In the next hour or so. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to sleep in the next 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, because I'm ready to go find me some good TV before I fall asleep.
Yeah, I just missed my Chicago PD.
Well, you the one
That's
who
all.
went
That's all.
live doing your
I
show.
went live. I thought about just watching the show and not going live. I said, "I know if I get on live, I'm gonna miss most of the show. Yeah. I'm gonna have to be polite and answer these comments. And can't sit there and watch the show the whole time when I got comments coming in left and right." I said, "Yeah."
I'm going to let you deal with your comments. Let me go find me something to watch on TV before I get sleepy. All
Later,
right,
Michelle.
bye-bye.
Good night, Michelle. I said,
All right.
exactly. Hello. Finna put on a show and just chill. Might make some tea. Okay, cool. And then Cliff, I went live. You went live, bees. Okay. That's good. Yeah. Now the let me put on the news station. See what the weather's gonna be like tomorrow. Okay. Oh, they got. That's a flea market. Yeah. Is that Cliff? You going to sleep? Not right now. Maybe in the next 45 minutes to hour. The next 45 minutes to hour. Yeah. I told you I was coming back after I get out the shower, National Bree. I told you I was coming back after I got out the shower. And then, yeah, you just now got in here. Yeah. Okay, you got some dance move. And then, no's right. No's right. I'm too tired. If I get on the floor and start dancing, I might pass out on the floor, fall asleep. And then Cliff Amy told me she loved me and missed me. And then Cliff Amy told me she loved me and missed me. Oh, okay. Well, so where Bendigo? Bendigo's right here. You see him? He got human tendency. Bendigo got human tendencies. Yeah. What's that? That's a Lofton's Law. The clip I'm about to send one of my girls to your house. I'm good. I don't want none of them, what is it called? None of them fast chicks. I don't want none of them fast chicks. I don't want none of them fast chicks, no. No. I don't want no girls of the streets. I don't want no chicks of the streets. And you know, when I think about it, when I say girls of the street, or for the street, that's what it's for the street. When I think about it, I just think about everything. I'm like, what girl ain't for the streets? Ain't for the streets. What girl ain't for the streets? If it's the Caucasian streets, the upper class streets, the lower class streets, you know what I'm saying? The poor streets, the trailer trash streets, the ghetto streets, the suburb streets. What girl ain't of the streets? Oh, I can't call. I don't want none. I'm going single. I'm going single. I'm going single. You know why? So all my money, I can have all my money to myself. I don't need no girlfriend. I might be a little jealous prick, but I'll stay jealous and stay single and keep all my money to myself. You know what I mean? Instead of having a girlfriend, have to give them everything. So a lot of them say men are the same, but not all men. Yeah, are the same. Men just Sodom and Gomorrah. I hate this world. You got models. Okay, yeah. I'm good. I ain't trying to catch nothing. I ain't trying to catch nothing from one of the models. They they of the streets. Okay? They of the streets. You need to get them tested every 6 months, like every 3 months or every month or something. Get them tested. Yeah. Yeah. You can have your money. A good woman will make money together. Yeah. I know that's right. The anywho, Cliff, what the plan for tomorrow? Is it but no, the wise, how old are you? I'm 39. 39. And then I do every 3. Oh, you test him every 3? Look, he pimping. He got him he out there pimping, talking about, don't bring that money back to me. You short. He said, you short. He said, you short. Where the rest of it at? Then they come up. Hey, you get him tested every 3. Not me. Yeah. Little Benny goes. Little Benny goes, what you tired? You tired, little baby? You tired, little baby? Yeah, my little baby tired. The Cliff don't everybody. The Cliff don't everybody must. Oh, don't everybody need to know his secret. Don't everybody need to know his secret. I talk too much. I talk too much. I don't even know your secret. I was just assuming. I was just guessing. You know the man code. The man code. Uh, I don't know the man code. Was it Bros before? That code is whack. That code Bros before. That code is whack. Yeah. Cause them bros talking about bros before, but them bros is gonna choose them over them bros. They just tell other bros that, so other bros are fuck. If the bro naive or the bro not that intelligent, the bro fall for the bro code. When the mother bros is gonna choose them females over bros, and I'm gonna choose them females over bros. And, there you go. You got it. But what was I saying? Well, I'm choose my female friends over bros. I'm not saying I got females. I'm gonna be with them females. I'm just not choose my female friends over bros. Yeah, yeah. I don't be hooking up with them. No, I don't be hooking up with them. Yeah. I shouldn't be choosing now. I shouldn't be choosing anybody over anybody. I just need to leave them all alone. I just need to leave them all alone. I shouldn't be choosing anybody over anybody. Because they all just, oh, man, that's just a mess. The dudes is messes, the females is mess. I just need to leave them all alone. And then, there you go. So, yeah. They messy, huh? Straight messy. Straight messy. Say, why you talk to men? What's the problem? Why don't I talk to men? I used to let men in my life. I used to let men in my life. And they always came in, they talk. They'd be cool with me. And then, like, they be talking, and I try to read some stuff and talk to people in the comment section. And there was a few of them say, dude, I'm talking. And one of them says, shut up, BIT, blank, blank, blank. You know what I'm saying? And then they always, like, talk aggressive to me or try to talk, like, hard to me, like they hardcore, you know what I'm saying? And, like, freaking trying to impress the women in my video chats, you know what I'm saying? Try to talk down to me and try to talk to me like I'm soft, you know what I'm saying? And impress the women in my video chats, you know what I'm saying? So I quit letting them come in because they just come in here on some bullcrap. One of them I let in, he was playing loud music over on his end of the live, on his end of the video, playing over my voice, and the people can't even hear me talking to me, and they keep saying, "Tell him to turn the music down. Tell him to turn the music down." I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't trying to be rude, but I know what dude doing. He trying so people can't hear me blasting his music all loud. And then, so I was about to hit the right hand corner and get him up out of there. But I said, hold on, let me sit here for a second. And then I said, hold on, I'll be back, y'all. I gotta do something. So I exited my live, and then I came back in my live, and then he kept trying to get back in my live like I'm some boo with a fool or something. You know what I'm saying? Just doing slick. And then every time somebody say something to me, I read the comments. Tell me why he kept saying, oh, so and so reading off the comments, so and so said this, trying to get me to answer the comments that I already read, trying to get me to keep repeating myself like he trying to control me. So I said, dude, I already read that. Just doing sneaky stuff. A little sneaky stuff, yeah. So you got eyes on me. So I got eyes on you. Is it what is my bad? Oh, okay. Yeah. They said why you talk? Yeah. They said you need to start. I'm going to bed, y'all. Have a good night. I gotta wake up early. Okay, have a good night. Well. Natural breed. Clip, what you watching TikTok videos? Watching TikTok videos? Clip, what do you know about that song? I can't stand that song. I just be scrolling through TikTok and it pop up. I can't stand the people making videos to that song. They're just making up videos to that song, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sitting here thinking, don't y'all hate when y'all done had, y'all see my neck, don't y'all hate when y'all done had friends that y'all done grew up with and they done evolved into another direction and y'all run into each other and you talking to them because they were your friend over 20, 30 years, but you know, now they don't cuss, they don't do nothing, so you find yourself seeming like you got some type of speech impairment trying to, you know, change your words. And you thinking like, damn, that's how we click. You know what I'm saying? Like certain things made us click. Now I can't even be myself around you because you're not the self that I knew. But it's all good. I know that everybody's life. I'm just saying it'd be kind of awkward when when people change. People change for what works for them, though. I was in a funny situation where I was.
She was talking shit about Mexicans, and he got pissed off.
Governor Abbott's desk and has been signed by Governor Abbott. Basically, the anti-sanctuary city bill.
I heard the begging of the video loud and clear. I heard the beginning of the video loud and clear. Okay, yeah.
They make a stop on that state crime, and then they can inquire into the status of an individual's residence. Are they a lawful U.S. citizen? Are they here with a green card? Are they a permanent resident alien? Or are they here illegally without documentation? And if they are here illegally without documentation,
hey, lovely Sky.
then the feds can get involved, and then they can take it from there. I think this is a fantastic law. It is time to start enforcing the laws that are on the books instead of the state and local officials legislating from their own little tiny offices.
It's an awful law because it's nothing more than a legal way for law enforcement to racially profile Mexicans and Hispanics. This law was written into existence by Governor Abbott to specifically go after a said group of demographics here in the state of Texas. Secondly, it is awful that we want to call them illegal immigrants to the point to where if a cop does not do his job according to this law, he can be charged and arrested, and the cities can be given a $25,000 fine per day. Well, we'll put a cop in jail for not asking somebody's immigrant status, but we won't put cops in jail for shooting and killing unarmed black people.
That's not true, and that's
Thirdly,
way
I
too
think it's
far of a
awful
step.
to
Murder
call
is
them-
against the law.
Yeah, but it's not just something you kill black people. You're a cop.
This
See, the
chick is
problem is
delusional.
What about the Dallas case where that cop was just
because
charged
there
with
was
murder?
video to show he was
So
absolutely
you can't
lying.
make these broad
No,
statements. It's just
because
simply not true.
often there's video, ma'am, where we are killed by cops and nobody ever goes to jail. Ask Eric Garner's family that. Ask the family right there in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Brother Alton Sterling's family.
But your
They're not
statement
getting
is not
justice. So
correct,
video will mean
Cornell.
nothing for us. But let's get back to the immigrants. I would say to the Hispanic and Mexican community, what you got to do now.
What's up, official? What's up, official?
And unite in political power, because if Mexicans and black people unite in Texas, we can control the governor, we can control the lieutenant governor, and we can control politics in Texas, period. I'm saying to Latino brothers and sisters, don't fight them by yourself. If you hook up with black people and we unite, I'm telling you, we can run Texas and then pass laws.
Oh, you know he lost his job. This is a news reporter. This is a news reporter. That's a news reporter. You know he lost his job.
What our ancestors did, what many Mexicans have done,
No.
many, don't interrupt
Your
me.
ancestors came here illegally. Wasn't nothing legal about your ancestors. They came illegally and they murdered, they raped, they pillaged a whole race of people. This country, Texas, Arizona, California, belongs to Mexicans.
Cornell, get back
it was
to the
stole from them.
You
So
tell me to get back to the point.
They came here
No,
illegally.
you're not being fair to me here. You say stay on topic. I say, okay, Okay, we'll stay on topic. And then as soon as we start talking about illegal immigration, you go back to the black issue. Let's stay on topic.
Your ancestors are the master illegal immigrants.
Give me the opportunity to respond in that, you know what? We're all Americans here. And if you are here legally, absolutely, then we need to come together and we need to pass good laws for enforcing the laws.
Well, perhaps the Native Americans should have passed laws against your ancestors.
He lost his job. He lost his job.
She was talking shit about Mexicans, and he got pissed off.
He probably lost his job. That's Fox News too. That's fake news. That's that Donald Trump news, yeah. Where they be trying to make Donald Trump look good and tell, you know, with all that stuff.
Local law enforcement or state police view a criminal activity afoot, they make a stop on that state crime, and then they can inquire into the status of an individual's.
This is the tallest basketball player in the world. His name is Abiodun Adegoke, and
Whoa.
he stands at 7'11". Adegoke can dunk without jumping and can even palm a basketball with 2 fingers. Despite his insane size, Adegoke struggles a lot with his
Well, he's
mobility.
playing against little
Struggles to get
kids.
up and down the court,
He's
which
playing
is
against
one of the
little
biggest
kids.
cons of his game. Also, his hands are incredibly big. Adegoke actually struggles to shoot the ball because of the way it fits in his hands. Despite all of that, though, Adegoke is working towards pursuing his basketball dreams and is looking to one day play pro basketball.
He can't even jump. He's so tall. He just dunked.
This is the tallest
He
basketball
dunked.
player in the world.
Right,
His
you know
name
what
is
it is?
Abiodun Adegoke.
That's one of them
He stands
goals.
at 7'11".
That's one of them
Adegoke
goals
can
that are
dunk
real
without
short.
jumping and can even palm a
Right.
basketball with 2 fingers. Despite his
This
insane
is fake.
size,
That
Adegoke
goal is
struggles a
real
lot
low.
with his mobility.
I could dunk on that goal. We used to
He struggles to
lower the
get up and down the
goals.
court, which has been one of the
We used
biggest
to lower
cons
the
of his game.
goals
Also, his
and then
hands
dunk
are
on the
incredibly
goals.
big.
Yeah, we used to lower the
Adegoke
goals and
actually
then dunk
struggles to
on
shoot
them.
the ball
Yeah,
because of the
I
way
noticed
it
that
fits in his
goal
hands.
real low. So
Despite all
let
of
me
that,
see.
though, Adegoke
Yeah, that
is
goes
working
real
towards
low.
pursuing his basketball
Yeah,
dreams and is looking to one day play pro
that goes
basketball.
real low. That make him look taller than what he is. He's a real tall little
This
kid.
is the tallest basketball player in the world. His name is Abiodun Adegoke, and he stands at 7'11". Adegoke can dunk without jumping and can even palm a basketball with 2 fingers. Despite his insane size, Adegoke struggles a lot with his mobility. He struggles to get up and down the court, which has been one of the biggest cons of his game. Also, his hands are incredibly big. Adegoke actually struggles to shoot the ball because of the way it fits in his hands. Despite all of that, though, Adegoke is working towards pursuing his basketball dreams and is looking to one day play pro basketball.
Pro basketball.
This is the tallest basketball player.
Hey guys, I have a new thing going on. If you guys have followed me, I'm going to put your name on this board. Alright guys, so we got some blue raspberries.
Good morning, hey, everybody. I've been dating him since 2015. I met him when he was
Cliff, you don't want to let me join? No, I don't want to let you join. And then let me, hello, he should be somewhere else. Yeah. Oh, you said the basketball player should be somewhere else. Yeah.
Wait for it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I just recently found
Where you
out
think he should be? Where you think the basketball player should be? That Cliff, you going to hear it from me? It was no earlier and it's no now. I remember when you was talking about me when you and Kamara was going out and Kamara was hitting on me, and then you was talking about knocking me out and everything. You was talking about knocking me out and everything over Kamara because she was hitting on me and I wasn't even saying nothing to her, and she was freaking just kept coming on to me, just hitting on me, talking real freaky to me. And you was talking about you gonna knock me out. I know you'll get on here and you try to you'll be like one of them other dudes in here. You know, that in the past I ain't getting into all that. You know that? Nah, I can't let you in. Hello, it's a joke. Oh, okay, yeah. Is that love me? Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love.
Okay, this song right here.
Real quick, stop scrolling. Did y'all hear anything about the young black man who was turned away from
It's
a Lyft
brotherly
driver
love.
because he was...
Hey, Cliff. Hey, Queen Becca.
You know why.
That's a godly man, Cliff. Thank you, simply. Thank you, simply. Mira.
Where's the flat tire? The thing is on. It's telling me I've got a low car somewhere. Where thing? I'm gonna tell you what. You'll get the goddamn hell out of my
Thank you for what? Oh, you said I was a godly man. You said I was a godly man. He said, yes, I'm a prophet of. Oh, okay. You said he was a god. You said he's a godly man. Okay. Okay, I thought you was talking about me. Yeah. No, not you. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yes, I see stuff in people. Okay. Oh, that. I've been a prophet since I was 14. Okay. Yeah. The Cliff, you believe in Christ? Yeah. Durr. Yeah, I believe in God. Yeah. What up, bro? What's going on with you? Charles Grims? Is that Cliff? Do you want to be saved? Dude, I've already been saved. I've already been saved. Yeah. I've already been baptized and saved.
That's your fault, man. You talking about put some motherfucking gas on it. Look at that. 10 feet, get coming. Are you going so slow? Put some gas on it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Put some gas on it. Keep coming. All right.
Somebody's sleeping in my bed. Somebody's taking my space. Somebody's sleeping in my.
The Cliff, I see you've been praying to get an apartment and it's on the way. Okay. Thank you.
She smoked every goddamn bit up. I goddamn it, she gonna call
on you, huh? God damn, huh? She done lock your goddamn door. Bust that motherfucker ass up before she leave here. Goddamn, shoot that motherfucker. I ain't playing with a black ass. You get your motherfucking ass up out of here right now. You pushing the motherfucking pipe. Ain't nothing on that motherfucker. She done locked you out and suck your shit. She done smoking everything you got, bro. Get her motherfucking ass up out of here.
Look, Cliff, you look like you are so sleepy. Yeah, I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. Yeah. I'm very sleepy, Shay.
Oh shit, huh? There go the law. There go the law, huh? Oh, there go the law. I'm gone, huh? And don't go nowhere. You won't see these big go to jail, huh? Nah, I got to go, huh?
Go to sleep, damn bad buddy. I'm gonna stay up for a while. I'm gonna stay up for a while. Yeah.
God damn, I'm gonna throw all the woman shit out. Every minute I got some more to throw out. A black ass goddamn me. I don't want to leave nothing in there. Ain't no come back talking about you want your shit. You get her ass up out of here right now. God damn, huh? Talking about a goddamn break. Break my fucking foot off of his ass when I found him too, Junior. This motherfucker. Look at this goofy motherfucker here. I'm telling you, it's the goofiest motherfucker. Look at him. Hanging off. Junior, get your goofy motherfucking ass down for the. Why is you hanging over the goddamn ledge? Boy, he go over here. Yeah, I don't give a goddamn. Look, get the fuck down. Oh, you see your fool ass doing that shit? We both going the fuck off of this damn job. Get the fuck off of this roof. You a goddamn clown. I don't give a fuck. And they paying us this kind of motherfucking money and your stupid ass hanging over the fucking ledge. Ball legal.
I'm about to go head home. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night, good night for sure. Good night for sure.
Whoa, now what's happening with y'all out there, man? Check this out. Man, I gotta stay on your ass. Look at here, man. This man that gave Ukraine over $100 and something billion, then get up there with his speech yesterday and say he's trying to get them some more billions so they can have some kind of pension and some kind of wages over them. So, for all that crumbled up ass shit they got going on over there. So, but check this out though. So you don't see the people that's living up under the bridges and all behind these stores, these homeless folks. You know what I'm saying? You don't see these people losing their fucking houses around here. You don't see these people struggling to pay their bills and able to get shit out the grocery store and everything is hard for them. Right? You don't see the people that's fighting in the military. I'm talking about the veterans that fought in the military going through it. They can't get no kind of assistance. You don't see none of this shit. But all you see is to keep giving them billions of dollars. But you say we ain't got the money, but some kind of way you pulling it out your ass to give it to the Ukrainians. You know what I'm saying? Then on top of that, when COVID hit over here, y'all gave them little stimulus checks out. Boy, y'all did everything y'all can to recoup all that money back. Look at the taxes. People getting their income taxes back. You're fucking up the child credit, all that shit. People ain't getting that back because y'all recouping, because it look like y'all recouping all the damn money that's sent back over there to Ukraine. Look at the train shit that happened over there in Ohio, but you way over there in Ukraine. Look what's going on in your own backyard. And you know what, man? I don't even care. All y'all little Biden fans, y'all can say what y'all want to say. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he must be that supporter, whatever, man. Nah, man, my eyes open and I see what the hell they're doing. Hard-working citizens, they tax dollars and shit going over to Ukraine.
It's true. It's true. Everything he's saying is true.
What y'all get ready to gear up for? You know what I'm saying? You giving all that money away for crumbled up. What is you doing? It ain't making no type of sense, man. Then get up there and don't give no explanations of that. I guess all we supposed to do is work.
money, give it away. Don't help nobody over here. That shit crazy to me, man. And I'm not understanding what's going on. But I know it's a lot of people that need some help. I know it's a lot of people angry about what's really going on. High ass inflation. And you should have studied sitting, writing checks out, giving the bread away. Man, y'all stay up out there, get it out the mud. Whoa, now what's happening with y'all out there?
If you're going to live in a storage unit, you're going to need to be as visible as you possibly can be. You basically need to be a ghost. If anybody finds out you're here, that's when you start running into trouble. So, first of all, I needed power for my unit. So what I did is I ran an extension cord along the power cable up here, and I sort of zip tied it up. So you can't really tell it's power is going to my unit unless you are looking closely. So this is my unit here, and at the top of the unit you can see I have an antenna, and that's so I can get a cell signal inside the unit itself, because once you close the door, it drops all signal. I have a lock, which I've magnetized onto the door, so it looks like it's locked, even when it's not. And then when I actually do want to lock it, I can just use this lock or use another one down here and leave that one there. Alright, so let's take
Well, they on to you now. You busting yourself out. You're going to have to find a new home. Yeah.
So in here, I've got my TV, entertainment center set up there. I've got my bed. I've got my kitchen area over there, with a fridge and a couch. Once you're inside here, you can close the door. And I've screwed on a latch here.
I thought about doing that. I thought about living in a storage facility. I thought about this facility. That's storage facility. I thought about that. Get away. He's getting away with busting himself out. He busting himself out. You know what I'm saying? Making TikTok, living this. Yeah.
I've got storage. I have up on this part of the kitchen, I have so I can make some lunch or dinner there. I have a hot plate for boiling water. Here's the Tupperware, and then here I got food cupboard for all my food. Sink, I think, is basically like a 25-liter of water, and I've attached these tubes here, so you just open it up, and the water comes down this tube and out there. So you can water, you can use dishes, drink. The water filters which goes down into these holes here.
This is the super.
That clip, you ignoring your bean babies. Knowing my bean babies? They said, my bean babies ain't said nothing. They sitting in here. There's 8 people in here. I don't even know my bean babies in here. Y'all ain't said nothing. Now I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm just waiting for y'all to conversate. You know what I'm saying?
This is the superhero, the constable, no longer known as Captain Bay. I am the constable now. The superhero, I defeated the constable and put him in prison. And now I took on his name and his powers and his suit, his whole suit. So yeah, I absorbed
absorbed his powers when I defeated him in battle. And
I'm at work, Cliff. Okay. Okay, Queen.
Spider-Man
Okay, Queen
I'm
Becky.
gonna introduce y'all to Spider-Man soon. My buddy Spider-Man. He'll be showing up shortly. My buddy Spider-Man will be showing up, and Captain America will be showing up shortly. I'm gonna introduce my buddy Captain America and Spider-Man shortly. Yes, sir. But my buddy will be standing right here next to me in a few. Y'all take it easy and have a blessed one. I am the Constable, here to fight crime and bring peace and happiness and love to everyone across the world. This is the superhero, the Constable, no longer known as Captain Bane. I am the Constable now. The superhero, I defeated the Constable and put him in prison. And now I took on his name and his powers and his suit, his whole suit. So yeah, I absorbed his powers when I defeated him in battle. And I took on, but I'm gonna introduce y'all to Spider-Man soon. My buddy Spider-Man. He'll be showing up shortly. My buddy Spider-Man will be showing up, and Captain America will be showing up shortly. I'm gonna introduce my buddy Captain America and Spider-Man shortly. Yes, sir. But my buddy will be standing right here next to me in a few. Y'all take it easy and have a blessed.
Which goes into a funnel over here above the bed. I built a bog.
All right, baby, I'm gonna talk to you later. I gotta get to work, all right? All right, love you. I'm trying to tell y'all boys to quit y'all job and come back home for a day or two. It's the easiest money you'll make, but nah, y'all got morals and principles and shit. Okay, whatever got you sleep at night. Hold on. I got to take the customers. I gotta go. Excuse me, my brother in Christ. Can you grab me some change? They don't give a damn if you're hungry. All homeless people hungry. You gotta write about your kids being miserable. Now that's to get people to open their wallet. Here's a shop you gonna make a new one. I got cardboard under that tree. Hurry up, man. Come on. Hurry up.
My kids haven't eaten in 15 days. Oh my God. 15 days?
15.
Here you go, man. That's all I got.
Thank you so much. God gonna bless you, I promise. Thank you so much. God gonna bless you, I
Feed
swear.
them kids, all right?
Yeah, yes, sir. God gonna bless you. Gotta put his head. Works every time. That's 180 an hour. Dr. Thunder.
All right, Cliff. I got 12-hour shift tonight. I'm gonna talk to you later. Let me know where you work next time you get on her. Let me know where you work. Cause I don't know where you state you live in, so ain't nobody gonna find you. I know I ain't gonna find you. Ain't nobody else probably gonna find you. So well, not you. We already know how you are. You say you live in three different places. Yeah, so you like what it tells you work at McDonald's and work at Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm trying to tell y'all boys to quit y'all job and come back home for a day or two. It's the easiest money you'll make, but nah, y'all got more.
She thought it was a zip line. What?
If you're a black celebs, you probably didn't know we're related. Many of whom I didn't even know were related.
What you say, smart? You didn't hear what I said? I said, never mind. I asked you where you work at, but I said you liable to tell us you work at McDonald's and really work on Wall Street. I said, never mind. You ain't got to tell me where you work because you say you live in 3 different states. You change up 3 different times. So I say, you ain't about to tell nobody nothing. Yeah.
A lot of people actually still don't know this, but Rashida Jones is Quincy Jones' daughter. Coco Jones is the daughter of former NFL player Mike Jones. Ludacris and Monica.
Beaumont Hospital.
And Ludacris and Richard Pryor.
Beaumont Hospital.
I always forget about this one.
That's across town from me.
And Viola Davis and Mike Coulter are.
No, I work at Wendy's. Oh, okay. Yeah, Beaumont Hospital is across town from me. Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's the Beaumont you're talking about. I know the Beaumont Center is right across town from me. But and you say you work at Wendy's. I mean, Checkers. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're probably from my city. You're probably from my city and sitting out here pretending like you stay 10 states away. Yeah. That I lie to you all the time. You don't need to know my business. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah. Cliff, you like Waffle House? I've never been there. I love waffles though. So I probably like it. Said, all right, bye, heifer. Enjoy the night. You the only heifer here. You the only heifer here. Yeah, I'll see you later. Yeah. I'm eating, sleepy. Have a good night, Cliff. Okay. All right, that's Letitia Williams. Yeah. Yeah. They go having a conversation about me again. I don't see how I'm making anybody upset. Yeah. What's going on with you? Who's that? So somebody said Cliff. Do love. What's going on? What's good? Cause hey, what's going on? What's going on, Bear Beauty? What's going on, Bear Beauty?
To hurt a motherfucker, the best thing you can do in a situation like this is pack your shit and get the fuck on. Don't say bye. Don't give an explanation. Why don't you say shit? Just get shit.
Hey, Cliff.
Out.
What's going on with you? How's it going?
What's going on?
I was just sitting here watching these messed up videos.
Of who?
I'm gonna exit out now. On TikTok, just messed up videos popping up.
Oh, somebody else?
Just scrolling, yeah.
Oh.
Some chick was mad. She was on camera. Dude had something set up, camera in his house. You know what I'm saying? And she was tearing up her stuff. I guess because she got caught doing something she wasn't supposed to be doing. I don't know what it was. Tearing up his house because he was putting her out. Yeah. They was talking about he kicking her tape. She turned her bare broke blank back to the ghetto where she belonged. And she get mad and said, "This is broke bum BIT blank stuff."
Oh wow, she was big mad.
Yeah. He said, "Oh, she doing all this all because our feelings is hurt." Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you dancing earlier.
Yeah, I danced, but my inner thighs was still hurting. I was
yeah,
stiff. I was
why
stiff.
Why your inner thighs was hurting? I missed that part.
Cause I was dancing the day before yesterday for like 45 minutes of it, and that was my first time dancing in like friggin' 10 to 20 days, maybe 15, 16 days, 10 to 15, 16 days. Yeah, I ain't danced since my live got suspended. I was suspended for like 7, 8 days. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
I guess it was like 7, 8, 9, 10. Cause I think I danced on the 3rd day I went back live. So it's like 10 days, yeah. Hey now, Cliff, hey. What's going on, Sister May Klein? Yeah, so my inner thighs that's like working out. That's like
oh yeah, it's a definitely workout.
And like if you ain't doing that every day, you get sore. Yeah. If you take time off, when you go back to doing it, you gonna be sore. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I was when I had went to the gym.
Yeah.
I went back Tuesday and I'm feeling it like all in my ass. But I go tomorrow. I go on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah. You need to be on a dance show.
A dance show, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I want a reality series. Yeah, I want
a reality show. What is it gonna be about?
It's just gonna be following me everywhere. They need to go ahead pay the rent on a big old mansion. And then
just follow you. And just follow you around. Who you gonna
follow me around?
What we gonna be watching? Who you gonna be living with?
I'm saying put 12 to 15 other people in there.
Oh, okay.
They keep me talking, cause I just say naturally funny stuff.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna tell what off the wall stuff I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Keep everybody laughing that's watching. You know, and if the people don't agree, I mean, if the people act funny and they ain't trying to keep me talking, you know what I'm saying? Just don't be obvious about it, but just approach me and keep me talking. I'll be like, hey, so and so acting funny, acting shady, acting like they don't like me. Y'all need to get so and so off this show. I need somebody that's gonna keep me talking. The other 14 acting right. So and so ain't acting right.
You got it all planned out, huh?
Yeah, I'll be the star. Yeah. But it's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen. Yeah.
Why?
I don't think I ever have a reality show. Yeah.
All you gotta do is set the camera up in your room.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm doing now. Yeah.
Exactly. And then people start watching you.
Post it to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's where all these are going, is YouTube. Oh no, I ran out of storage space on my screen. My screen record, because I ran out of storage space, so I'm not recording right now. But if I go in my inbox, in my live recordings, I don't know my email, my password, so I'm using up gigabytes. If I go on TikTok and keep downloading them, and then when I have to delete this app and re-download 5 or 6 times to free up gigabytes, so I can download more videos and download more lives. You know what I'm saying? To where all my videos and pics go. You know what I'm saying? Then so I can't download these lives because I don't know my email, my password. So if I delete the app,
Why don't you
after
just create you a whole new email and password so you can do it for yourself?
I don't know how to do all that. I know how to create new password. I don't know how to create new emails. Yeah.
What kind of email you got right now?
I don't even know. Yeah.
All you gotta do is go to Google or Gmail and sign up. All you're gonna do is put your name in yourself. All you gotta do is put your address
Yeah.
in and create a password and write the password down on a piece of paper, and you the only one that can have it.
Yeah, I wrote my passwords down, but I don't know if that's the right password. Yeah.
Well, just go
Maybe I
say
just
forget
should try.
password. Yeah, you just gotta
Yeah.
try because it's not hard
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah. I've tried before and then turned out the email and the password that I created wasn't accurate. So when I deleted my TikTok, I thought I had the right email. It said email not valid, password not valid. So yeah, that's how I got most of my past pages. That I got pages that I can get back on if I knew the email password. But I've done that already. Went to Google and typed in Gmail. I've done that already several times. For some reason, passwords ain't active. The emails ain't active. Yeah.
Well, if you want to get
It says
paid, you sure got
invalid.
to get that email.
Yeah. I might just go ahead and start deleting this freaking app and re-downloading it just to see it. And if I can't go back live because I forgot it, I just start all over. Yeah. Because I need these some good lives. I got lives that I ain't for 90 days. Lives that's been taken off there after 90 days. But the lives that's still on there, I need to download a lot of them because that's some good stuff on YouTube. You know, some good stuff. Yeah. Good old conversation. Also some Jesus Christ stuff on some of these lives. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for some satanic stuff, one or the other. Yeah.
Did you go to Hottie Tati live earlier? Well, at 9
No.
o'clock? Why?
No, I want to try to hear all that foul talking, that sodomy going. Nah, yeah,
I had one over there. Yeah, they was playing some type of Never Ever Ever game.
yeah, talking all all fast and everything. I ain't trying. I ain't going over there. Yeah.
What, you scared?
Nah, I'm a jealous soul. That stuff that tough torments my insides. Hearing women talking like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I stay away from stuff like that. Out of sight, out of mind. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, Cliff.
Yeah.
Where the cat at?
Right here.
Oh, he right there.
Yeah.
He's stretched out. Does he sleep?
Yeah, he sleep. Yeah.
Oh, wow. He
And
sleep with his
damn.
head cocked back.
Oh yeah. Sometimes he sleep with it. Right now it's cocked up and everything. Like he sleep. It looks like it's cocked up a little bit. But yeah, sometimes he sleeps on the cushions. Uses the covers for pillows, and sometimes it's all. Sometimes it's laid down. Sometimes it's cocked up. Like why you sleep with your head up like that? You ain't touching the pillow, touching the sheets. Yeah. That's all he do is sleep and act bad. Sleep and run around acting bad. Yeah. Make me wanna make some Chinese food the way he be acting. Yeah.
You gonna cook him?
I can't say it on here. But I can't say it on here. I give me content violation. Yeah, Chinese food. Yeah. Yeah. Go skin them alive. Yeah. Have them squilling. Yeah.
What you eat tomorrow?
What I mean tomorrow, I don't know. Probably chicken breast. Some chicken breast. Yeah. Hey, hold on. What's tomorrow? Hold up. Tomorrow
Tomorrow's
Thursday? No,
Thursday.
I can have fish. I ain't had fish since last week. Since like Friday last, so it's almost been about a week. So I'm having fish and vegetables.
What kind of
Fish
fish?
mixing. Well, I'm running low on Pacific whitening fish, so I'll probably have. See what kind of fish is in there. I got some more fish in there. See, probably the tilapia or freaking. There's some other fish, and I don't know what kind of fish that is. See, I'll go in the pack, see which ones is bigger, and the bigger pieces. I can get 3 pieces, and grounding it up with the vegetables, putting a little butter in there, grounding it up with the vegetables. Yeah, yeah. I got sick tonight. I had like 10 tangerines. My stomach was hurting. My stomach was
Why
hurting.
you had 10 tangerines?
Oh man, I'm used to eating like that. I know everybody's like, your stomach will be hurt. I said, nah, it ain't never hurts when I do this. Tell me why they was right this time. Yeah. I need to get
How I
my eat.
feel now?
It feel good now. It don't hurt now. Yeah. Yeah.
So you
I
ate
said
the
I
whole
got
bag?
some. Not eat the whole bag. I had like friggin'. There's like 30 of them in the bag. And I just had like maybe 110. I wasn't counting. I'm just estimating how many was. Everybody in the comments says it kept saying, "Dude, how many oranges you gonna eat?" They call them oranges, but they was tangerines. I eat a mandarin. They said, "How many oranges you gonna eat the whole bag, man?" I'm like, "Yep." Yeah. Yeah.
When you getting off live?
When I'm getting off live,
Or you gonna
I
be on
don't
here
know.
for a minute? You
I
doing
was
some late night talk with Cliff?
late night talk with Cliff. Yeah. Yeah. I told him I was getting off for the next 45 minutes to an hour. It's been over an hour. I
Who you told
forgot.
that to?
The people that was on here earlier, yeah. It's been over
Oh.
an hour. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. All I really wanted, they don't really care about us. They don't really care about us. So you know about plasma? Like they said, if you donate plasma too many times, you don't reproduce it no more. You don't produce it no more. So they say that's when the plasma place won't let you come back when your plasma start reproducing. So what if you just go 6 times and wait 3 years, and then go,
You don't gotta wait 3 years. They let you go a certain amount of time, and they'll let you know when you gotta.
I'm saying, but if you wait long periods of time in between going, would you ever run out of plasma if you wait long periods? Because if you go every week, twice a week, eventually your plasma stop producing.
Nah, if you go for 3 more years, I'm pretty sure your plasma reproduce, so you'll be good.
Okay, like if I go 6 times and get $100, and then get $80 3 times, get $100 3 times, get $80 3 times, and then after several times $80, it goes down to $40, and then wait 2 or 3 years, and then I don't know. I need to look that up. I think I ask a doctor or something. Yeah, yeah. But them doctors don't be honest. They tell you anything. Yeah, yeah. But I'm thinking if I do that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's get
Is
me
a
the.
plasma place by you?
That's all across town. Both of them across town. One's
How you gonna get there? Huh?
I got the bus.
Do you drive? You got a.
No, I don't have a
Oh.
car. No. I need to get a PO box because they said if you're homeless, you can get a free PO box. I'm not homeless, but I need to look into that.
I was about to say, Cliff, you not homeless. Why you need a P.O. box if you're homeless? Why you can't just have them send it to your house? You
when
don't
I
want
get
people to know where you live at?
No, I don't want everybody to know where I live at. Yeah.
So you gonna just let everybody send you any random thing? Anybody, you don't care who it is, just let you send you stuff to your P.O. box. It can be anything,
A
a
bomb or
bee,
something.
or stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, or it could be poison gas in there, or some voodoo. Somebody did voodoo on you. Yeah. Somebody did a
Or
voodoo on you. Yeah,
something.
then you get
Or
it.
something.
Yeah.
Waiting for you to pick it up at the P.O. box.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. If you ain't gonna get no, yeah. I don't think. I mean, well, I don't know. I think people use P.O. boxes for people that they should know or conduct business with, but not just accepting random gifts from random people just because.
I be having random people over here asking for my address so they want to send me stuff.
Cliff,
And
they ain't trying to send you nothing. They trying to see where you live at.
Yeah, but they never. A lot of people want to see where I live at, but for what?
Yeah, he got a girlfriend. I think she live out of town.
You got a girlfriend?
Ain't y'all long distance?
Well, not what long distance? Yeah. Well, I don't know if she's a girlfriend. I don't know what she is. Yeah. Not sure. Yeah.
How you don't know, Cliff? What is she?
Well, she laid the record straight on me. I look at her like she's a girlfriend, but she told me some other stuff.
What'd she say?
She said, we're just friends, we're family. She said, when I'm not your girlfriend. Yeah.
So she basically like a girl and she a friend, so your girlfriend.
Yeah. And I don't think she's
Is she a real family or no?
Not my real family, no.
Oh, I'm about to say you can't be talking to family.
Yeah, she's basically a friend, yeah. I mean,
Cliff,
I think we used to go out. I had a chance, but apparently she said I messed it up. Apparently she said I messed it up. Yeah. She said family Cliff, leave that alone. Yeah. It said she don't see you like that. Nah, she don't look at me like that. She said I messed everything up because of stuff I do. She said, I see why none of your TikTok relationships lasted. So yeah. I'm not looking for no girl on TikTok though. I need to find a girl in my city, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll probably go to my grave by myself because I'm waiting for a girl in my city to approach me. And women don't approach men. You know what I'm saying? So I'll probably go to my grave by myself. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's men. That's men. Instead of, do you like doing long distance? Not anymore. I don't like long distance anymore. I knew what he meant, but I'm saying if she saw him like family, just say it. Yeah. Is that
how many long distance relationships you been in?
like 12 or 13?
Damn.
Yeah.
Whoa.
None of them worked. None of them. I was always on here when they make me mad and they start playing games. I would always come on here trash talking them. You know that? And they said, tell me, quit putting our business out there. But they make me mad. I feel like they playing me. And I come on here trash talking them.
Oh.
Yeah. Because you can't see that person. Yeah. That dang, okay, I see you. Yeah. It's you can't tell TikTok everything. Yeah. But yeah, I thought we were cool and everything.
Y'all still is cool.
Nah, I don't think she's gonna contact me no more.
Oh wow, is that serious?
Well, we had a good conversation this morning. I think she was letting me down easy. We stayed on the phone. We stayed on the phone for like from 3 in the morning to six. And some things happened before that. And yeah. I think she was just trying to get on my good side and show me there was no hard feelings, and then just not call me no more. Leave on the
Damn.
good, leave on the good note. I think she was
Uh,
trying to leave on the good note. Yeah.
did it work?
Oh yeah, it worked. I'm happy. She left me in a good mood. Yeah. Yeah, so it was recent. I'm thinking she was just an old friend. Yeah. Yeah. She left
She
me
was
in a
an
good.
old friend, or you just met her?
She's an old friend. We known each other for a couple years.
Where you
People
meet
we
her
play
at?
games to, and you don't know what they doing in a different state. No, you don't know, have no idea what they doing in a different state. But things be, yeah, you have no idea what they doing in a different state. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling who they with, how many people they with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, forget all that. And
You still
I
don't know
mean,
that in the
these these
same city.
these these women ain't worried about monkeypox, AIDS, STD. They ain't worried
You
about none
still
of that.
don't know who you sleeping with in the same city, and
Nah.
these men got the same thing.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, yeah. These men ain't worried about monkeypox, COVID,
Uh-uh.
AIDS, STDs, and these women ain't either. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-uh.
The money make the world go around, and if you get they gonna mess around with whoever paying them bills and taking care of this and taking care of that, taking care of that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They milking everybody. I don't care about no diseases, monkeypox or that. And then,
What's that? Ain't that a Tupac song? Money make the world go round.
I don't know who sings that.
Oh, you don't know
Tupac.
Tupac?
I know Tupac. I don't know if he sang a song like that. I don't know. I've never heard him sing a song like that. Yeah. Need to be careful. Yeah. People don't want to get themselves checked out. Nah. Well, they mess around and they so scared to go get checked out and see if they got anything because they already think I might have a deadly disease. But you know what I'm saying? As many people as I've been with, I'm scared to go to the health department and get checked. But so they just keep on doing it. Yeah.
Passing it on to the next.
Yeah, well, a lot of them probably ain't got nothing, but eventually it could happen. But they gonna do what they want to do for that almighty dollar. I know a lot of people that living comfortable, but they greedy. They greedy, so they gonna mess around. They gonna sleep around. If you got something to take care of them, they gonna sleep around. Okay? Yeah, that people don't want to get. I've read that. Now you don't know what people doing in your own city either. Yeah, like you ain't living with the chick, and she ain't working from home. You don't know what she doing when she at work or when she's not at work. When she's going out with her homegirls and all that stuff. Same with dudes. He going out with his homeboy. He at work. He might be in the cleaning closet with somebody. She might be in the cleaning closet with somebody. You know what? The only way you could trust a person if you got access to their phone. And then you can't even trust them then, because they just erase all the messages, all the pics of the pics of the pics of the eggplant and all that. They just erase everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, erase all the messages, the text messages. They erase them all. So when you check their phone, you like, oh, they clean. No, they ain't. No, they ain't. Is like they don't want to show their location as well. Okay, yeah. I can understand why they want to show their location, You know, you got stalkers out there. You know that? Oh, you talking about if you got a girlfriend and you want to track her phone, but she keep you from seeing her location. Yeah, and then if you got a girlfriend or boyfriend and they don't want to show you their phone, they know you gotta trust me. You ain't look at my phone, you know. So you got something to hide. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't want you tracking their location, you know, so they cut off their phone or their tracker or something, you know what I'm saying? However they do that, you know what I'm saying? They out messing around. Yeah, sleeping around, yeah. 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 But that's what we have to deal with. If we want to be in a relationship, if we don't want to die alone, if we don't want to die alone, we have to deal with that. We have to accept that and let them do what they do and just pretend like it ain't going on. You know that? Yeah. I'm tired. A lot of these TikTok relationships, there was some. You know, you could just sense things. You can see things. You know what I'm saying? When a person doing this, a person doing that. You know, over the phone, you can sense things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know things ain't right. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this is what you gotta deal with if you're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody loyal, male or female. There might be a few out there. So, I mean, a handful out there here and there, a handful here, a handful there, a handful there. You know, well, yeah, yeah. I seriously doubt that. And eventually, how long before they done been done wrong by so many people, by so many women, or so many men that they just don't believe no more. Yeah, so they turn to bad apples just like everybody else. Yeah. Is what kind of cat do you have? A hairless cat? Everyone is not loyal these days. Nah, they're not. Ain't nobody loyal these days. Yeah. I have a hairless cat, a Sphinx cat. Oh, nice. There he is right there. That's it. There he go right there. My hairless cat. That's my hairless cat right there. Yeah. He like a little tiny human. He sleep like a little tiny human. He sleep like a little tiny human. Mr. Wrinkles. Mr. Winkles. That's a nice name. I call him Benegos. I call him Benego. Ludacris, Shadrach, Ludacris, Benegos. I mean Shadrach, Ludacris, or Benego. Shadrach, Ludacris, Bendigo. Sometimes I say Bendigo, sometimes I say a Bendigo. It's a Bendigo, but sometimes I say Bendigo. Yeah. Mr. Winkles. I like that name. They got the vice president on the Late Show. If I was financially set, I wouldn't care about traveling to go see somebody met on TikTok. But I'm not financially set. So I'm not trying to go down there. Somebody change up on me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if I was financially sound, I wouldn't care if they change up on me. I'd catch the next bus home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You could just tell. You could just tell when somebody's running game on you. Talk about, yeah, I make sure I get all the food and I have hygiene in there so you can keep yourself clean and you know what I'm saying, and have toilet paper. That's all I ask. You got food in the fridge, some hygiene for me to keep myself clean, and some toilet paper so I can wipe my backside. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know, and they thought I can do all that. Yeah, that ain't not. And I said I make sure I don't eat too much. I make sure I eat anywhere from 500 to 900 calories a day. And you know what I'm saying? I make sure I don't eat too much so that way I'm not no burden when I come. You know what I'm saying? And then I said, yeah, this is every TikTok woman I had. You know what I'm saying? And then they like, yeah, I take care of all that. I'm like, I know they full of crap. As soon as I get down there, they gonna talk about I don't do nothing. They're probably gonna force me into getting a job or put me out in another state I'm not familiar with. You know what I'm saying? And then get my check cut off because they forced me into getting a job. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I ain't gonna have no money to get back to where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. I said, nah, I ain't having nobody change up on me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I said, where is your bedding? Well, my bed right here. That's my bed. And then the sheets are sliding down that. The sheets are sliding down that way. They slide down that way. Sheets. I don't got no sheets that fit this bed. I use blanket stuff. It's fitted sheets. I use blankets, big old thick blankets as fitted sheets to cover the mattress. Yeah. Of course, I have no pillowcases. Well, I got pillowcases in the closet, but when I wash them, I get so freaking lazy. I don't want to put all them pillowcases back on all these pillows. So I throw them in the closet after they dry. After I hang them up to dry and they dry, I throw them in the closet. And don't even put them back on. So, what size is the mattress? It's a queen mattress, but I got queen size sheets, and them queen size sheets are not big enough for this mattress. So I'm like, this is a queen mattress, and I got queen sheets. What kind of queen sheets? I got some last year and this year. I'm thinking, what kind of queen size mattress is this? Well, queen size sheets don't fit this mattress. You know what I'm saying? Because it had a label on it that said queen size. But that label fell off. Uh, I don't know how it fell off. It fell off at the old crib. Yeah, it just was laying on the floor one day. Yeah, maybe it's not a queen. Yeah, maybe I think it actually said small, medium, something like that. Small, medium. I don't know what it said, but it had like king size, queen size, and I was just like, oh, it's a queen size. Maybe it's a king size. Maybe it's a king size bed. Yeah, maybe it's a king size. I know I got queen a plastic tarp to go over it. I got a plastic tarp. My sister got me a plastic tarp to zip up over it, and the tarp was queen size. The tarp was queen size, and the tarp actually fitted the mattress. So I don't know why these queen size sheets don't fit the mattress. Yeah. Is there maybe it's not a queen. Maybe it's not a queen, yeah. Yeah. Is that should say it on the mattress? Yeah, that tag fell off. That tag fell off a long time ago, Juicy J. The tag fell off. Yeah. I mean, Juicy Johnson. Y'all, I'm about to go to bed. I'm so freaking tired. I'm gonna empty this cat litter, flush it down the toilet, and I'm going to bed. You look so stupid. Yeah, I keep dozing off. Yeah. Bare Beauties, Just Juicy. Is it Indigo? Indigo Burrell. Who else is in it? Good night, everybody. Is it Jack? Yeah, Jackie. Good night, Jackie. Yeah. Good night, Ashley. Are you in here for Ashley? Is it good night, and Darlene? Oh, something like that. Yeah. Good night, Q. Is there good night, Nickaboo. The sleep well being that I just juicy, just Juicy Johnson. You sleep well as well. You sleep well as well. I'm out.